SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The run inside. It's Green. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins slings it downfield. Right side, it's Green. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this offense. I like it, man. Go 5 wide. You can tell right away you got a running back out wide. The corner stays out there so you know it's zone coverage. He sits down like a wide receiver. Really nice job working the outside part of the field. Quarterback, running back on the same page for the nice completion.
Sweet cut there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Swamped immediately.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Finds his man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Hawkins. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing an incompletion.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Throwing, Williams. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. After 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Williams will pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Husky. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Left side is Hale.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds his target. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Hawkins. Stepping to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Here's Williams to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. Turning it on. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Moves the pocket. It's Lindsey. Looking down the middle. Out wide right, it's Hale. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on 1st down. Caught. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Thurman. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown, Mustangs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Shakes off the defender. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback keeper. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Washington.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David, and is able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab. Nice move there. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to Washington. He's inside the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Husky. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Hale. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. 30. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Working that left side now. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just got rid of that one. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snaps on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Crimson Tide, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Burrowing for yardage. Here's a little room there. great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Trying to establish the run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to...
way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Calls his own number. Turning it off. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They'll give it to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Bust through behind his pad. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Throwing, Williams. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Push forward on the sneak. And they go to the quarterback sneak on 2nd down, and they might have to reach a little deeper in the playbook. Stuffed again. Well, you don't see that very often. A quarterback sneak that gets thrown in reverse.
That is very good. So bad. Bad execution. Everybody knows it's coming, and you still run that play and run it that badly. Find another play, please.
Williams from the gun on third down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Wide 29.
Hand it to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Huskies! The deep.